Welcome to the Squadles podcast. CJ, how are we doing today?
We're doing very good. Just came from a really good Overwatch match. You were popping off. Great.
Yes. It's actually the match that you're seeing right now.
Exactly. I mean, it was mostly me, but some people just get all the credit, you know?
Yeah, sure. Tell me, who were you playing?
I was Symmetra.
Yeah. And I played Sigma.
Well, you may have gotten the play, but who paved the way for those plays? 'Twas I.
Sure. Anyways.
But we're not here to talk about
exactly.
that. We're here to talk about important topics for very important people. First on the list, we have conspiracy theories.
Yes. You know, there's this one conspiracy theory I heard of. I think you might know it's tap water turning the frogs gay or something like that.
Tap water turning the frogs gay? And, okay, wait, what? Tap water?
I'm not sure it was the tap water, but I know something about turning the frogs gay.
Oh, it was that news dude I can't remember what he was talking about, but he was just screaming that tap water was turning the frogs gay. I don't know if he was just homophobic or running on one brain cell per hour.
You know, it really sounds like you.
What?
What?
What are you are you trying
Especially the one brain cell part.
So you're trying to say I'm homophobic?
I said you run on one brain cell.
I don't run on one brain cell.
Sure. Anyways.
Changing the subject, is it just me, or is Mike Zuckerberg a lizard?
See, a lot of people come for him because, he's rich. He made Facebook, you know. Now, it's either he's a robot or a lizard. Personally, I think he's a lizard more than a robot, but what do you think?
He could be a robot. It's always the lizards who end up being the robots.
Yes.
But also the lizards who end up not being the robots because they're lizards.
See, this is the part where I said you run on one brain cell.
That I run on multiple brain cells per hour.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Since you can't keep a conversation for more than 3.5 seconds, let's talk about moon landing conspiracies.
Okay, look, whoever thinks moon landings were fake, I'm sorry, but you're just dumb. Obviously the moon landing was real.
I mean, well, coming from the standpoint, I'm not saying I believe this, but from their standpoint, they're thinking, oh, well, it's the government. They're trying to control us and so.
This even goes back to flat Earth. That is just stupid.
Okay, that is.
Oh, what do you do? I'm about to fall off. That makes zero sense.
Okay, yeah. If the Earth was flat, you would fall off and just die.
And plus, that makes zero sense because if you fall off, you're not just going to fall off into space. That's not how it works.
I don't even know how you prove that. And then
there would be no way to prove that.
There are also some people. I do remember this picture. I don't know who sent it to me. I think it was this dude who was hitting on my mom, right? And he was trying to have because my mom was like, "Oh, my son's so smart, all this," right? And I think he was trying to have a philosophical conversation with me, but he was dumb. So he came up with a conspiracy theory. And he was showing this picture of this place, and he was like, it was inside the Earth, and apparently he believes that there's a civilization inside the Earth.
What, with a bunch of lizards praising to Mike Zuckerberg?
I don't know. He might have mentioned lizard people. I don't know though, but that's just really dumb because the exact place where they said that would be is the exact place where the core of the Earth is. So unless they're all melted and by
just a bunch of Mark Zuckerbergs on fire.
Unless they like burning, I don't see that happening.
And alright, for the moon landing, I still don't see how people, some people out there think that it's fake. Look, give me a reason why they just wouldn't do it.
It's the government. They're trying to control us.
And how are they going to control you by faking a moon landing?
I don't know. Maybe media manipulation?
Even then, how is that going to control them?
I don't understand it. But people have their own opinions, and it's our job as the Squadles hosts to respect that.
And
then
tell them
choke
that
on
they're
it
stupid.
later. Yes. Exactly. You're stupid. You're an absolute...
I'm sorry. Look, I don't care if you leave a dislike in the comment, but if you're a flat earther or you think the moon landing's fake, you're stupid.
You have a problem.
Alright, next topic.
The next topic would have to be, why do dogs like belly rubs?
Okay, personally, if I was a dog, I don't want someone's hand on my stomach rubbing it up and down. But that's just me.
Well, think of it this way. If you're a dog and you're in a cage for like most of the day and you just want some attention from someone that isn't a dog, and then they're like showing you all this love and affection in the form of rubbing your tummy, then, you know.
But why the stomach? They couldn't just pat my back, like...
Well, dogs, I think it's like... Because I read this article, I don't know if I'm just like really stupid, but hear me out. So it was like,
yeah,
it was saying that they like it because when they're on their stomachs, it's like they're all, oh, I don't know, you know, just forget what I was saying.
Yeah. See, it goes back to the one brain cell I was talking about. Can't even
1.5 brain cells. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Ugh, I hate you. Let's just change this topic because I don't even know why we brought it up. It's really,
that topic was just dumb.
It was. Let's talk about Overwatch. The gameplay. Not the gameplay specifically.
Yeah.
But who do you think needs a rework, a buff, anything in Overwatch?
Okay, honestly, I think... Alright, look, who needs a buff? I would say Mercy, because, like, Mercy... Okay, look, this is just me, but I feel like they could just make her more enjoyable to play, because not only do you get targeted all the time, it's just boring to play her, because all you really do is, like, you're only doing 3 things, is pretty much just running from your opponent, healing, and... I mean, like, if you're good, go battle Mercy, but that's just about it.
In my experience, playing Mercy is still fun, but it's just really hard because she doesn't deal enough healing to be useful. She's like a heal bot, basically.
Yeah, really, honestly, to make Mercy better, just give her more healing per second. Like, didn't she just like 30 per second?
She does like 55, but that's not enough.
Yeah, like at least like 80 to 100.
I agree. I don't know, just make her more fun to play than she is right now, because right now it's just boring.
So who do you think needs a nerf?
A nerf, I would have to say, one of the best characters right now that I have problems beating is probably Reaper.
Oh yeah, Reaper, especially because I'm a tank main. I hate Reapers. Like, they just come in, you know, just tell you how it is, and then they just leave, like...
Doomfist, too.
I think Doomfist shouldn't even be a character.
Doomfist is fine, but when you have a good Doomfist, they're just really hard to counter against.
And plus, it's, like, so hard to find a Doomfist main, like...
You hardly ever find any Doomfist mains. But
exactly.
If anyone... Doomfist is hard, in my opinion, to get to play properly, but once you get to that stage, it's just like an unstoppable force who just stuns you out of everything.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Doomfist is, like, really good if you could play him, but...
Yeah.
He's so hard to play. Like, that's just the problem.
Enough about Overwatch. It's depressing me by the second. Let's talk about something else.
Like?
Let's see. What's on the top of my head? Possibly crazy teachers. Let's talk about our crazy teachers.
Alright, how about you go first?
Okay, guys. So, I think it was about sophomore year. I had this history teacher. Let's call him Mr. P. He was the definition of a racist white man. Like, he had a problem with basically everything that wasn't white. Like, I remember this one time we were having a discussion, and he was talking about how the black people had it better than the Native Americans because...
Oh, wait, he said what?
He said that black people had it better than the Native Americans because they just killed...
You said, well, isn't that true? The black people did have it better than Native Americans?
They enslaved the black people and just killed the Native Americans.
Well, I think that's wrong because... Imagine this. You're getting enslaved, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, slaves even wanted to, like, be... They tried doing suicide.
Like, your entire generation is enslaved.
And the Native Americans, all they did was get killed. Now, I'm not saying that any of them had it worse. I just think what your teacher said was just completely wrong.
I agree. And then, I also feel like he may have had something against Muslims, because he dropped a comment that Muslims are responsible for a lot of explosive activities that go on.
He sounds racist.
He really is. I think it's a problem, and I don't want to say he should be fired, but he should have been fired.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's still teaching, but I hope he gets fired. Tell us about you.
Okay, it's not really a teacher, but she worked at the school. She was like the attendance lady, you know, like if you're late, you have to go sign in with her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had this like band, like audition type thing. Well, not audition, performance really. It was like in like where like when you first get into the building, but it was like this area where a bunch of people come in,
mm-hmm.
and we're going to play right there in the middle of school.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot my clothes, so my brother came to drop off my clothes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went to attendance office, and she said, someone already picked it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, I don't know if she was just not doing her job or anything, but, like, the bag was there. It was in, like, a Walmart bag. And she said, someone already picked it up. And she doesn't even know who picked it up. She said some kid came and picked it up. She couldn't tell me if the kid was, like, what race he was or anything like that. Or even, okay, even then, if someone came and picked up the thing, they have to state their name, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my name was also on the bag. And she never asked for a name, and she asked what my name was. And she said, yeah, I just saw your brother not too long ago. And...
So she knew that it was your stuff, but she still gave it to someone who...
Yes. And to this day, I still don't have my pink shirt and my khaki pants.
I don't think you needed the khaki pants. The pink shirt, maybe. The khaki pants, yeah, you could have lived without those.
Yeah, and I didn't get to perform either.
Because you didn't have them?
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I had this teacher. I can't remember her name exactly, so we'll call her Miss S. She was the type of she was a nice person, don't get me wrong. I loved her as a person, but as a teacher, she was kind of weird. She taught AP.
Yeah.
So, obviously the class was supposed to be harder.
Mm-hmm.
But I think she made it harder than it was supposed to be. She would say it once. Whatever she taught, she would say it once. And then she'd make you take notes on it in some random book afterwards at home. Like, who takes notes at home, by the way? And then she'd check it and give you a grade for it the next day. But if you didn't do the notes, you're screwed because, one, she's not teaching it over again or helping you after that. And two, you just got a 0, basically. And she was absent for, like, half of the semester, because she had to have a hip surgery.
Okay.
She was always talking about how she had one one regular hip, and the other one was just like artificial. So now she was getting 2 artificial hips. So then we started calling her Cyber S, as in like a cyborg, because now she was basically more metal than human at this point.
That's kind of rude.
Well, she never knew about it, so it's not like...
That makes it any better?
That does make it better. And what makes it even better is the fact that she had a sub half of the year, and everyone liked the sub better.
Oh,
because he taught, and she didn't. Ugh, that was the greatest... I was so happy when we got the new sub. He was so nice, so chill. Really cool. Except for the fact that he always overly... greased his hair. Like, it was slicked back all the time. And he just came in these really ugly Christmas sweaters, even though it wasn't even near Christmas.
Well then.
And these Pinocchio shoes. You know, the ones with, like, the long tips?
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in with those, and it really just wasn't a look. Do you have any more?
Yeah, I had this one teacher, I think it was like... Alright, so she was my 3rd grade teacher and my 6th grade teacher. Now, I don't really know how that happened, but I think the school was broke and they were running out of teachers. But, okay, so let's just call her Miss C, okay? Now, she was a very nice teacher, okay? Very nice. And, alright, so her eyebrow... Okay, it was only
eyebrow?
one. Yes, her eyebrow looked like it got burnt off.
Okay.
And it, like, tried to grow back, but it just couldn't, you know? Like, it was there, but it just always looked, like, burnt off, you know? Like, if you, like, just took a, like, lighter and just, like, held it over your eyebrow, that's just what it looks like, okay? Now, back in the day, like, we used to call her names. Now, look. Keep in mind, we were in 3rd grade, so, like, the name calling wasn't that good. So we would just call her, like, Miss Burns and Miss Bernie. But, like, it wasn't that good of a roast, but she was so nice, though. But I feel like she didn't deserve it.
That reminds me of this one teacher. I never had her personally, but I saw her around. And she had a facial issue. Meaning she had a mustache.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a soft-core mustache either. Like, she was growing a full-on beard at that point. And no one could call her out on it because she was really sensitive and would take you to the administrators the moment you even uttered a single word about it. So we had this thing where, in secret, you know, lunchtime, we just call her...
Call her.
Well, we were younger, so, you know, like in yours, the jokes weren't as good as they are now, but we called her Mustachio. And it was perfect. Because she'd always stroke it. Like, I don't think she was doing it intentionally.
Wait, did she ever, like, try and, like, shave it off?
I don't think she ever tried to shave it off, and if she did, it just came back really quickly. Because some days it would look light as if she tried to shave it off, but then it would just... The next day it'd be like a heavy, and I'd be so confused. Poor Mustachio.
I think we talked about crazy teachers long enough. I say we moved on to the next topic.
Okay. I feel like we should introduce a new joke. So, personally, I wasn't here for this. Well, I might have been here for it, but I'm not sure. All I know is we were on a vacation. I'm not going to say where. And when it was, I think about last summer. It was recent. And on this vacation, we saw a family member. And so my aunt was like, you know, just eating regularly. It was fine. Like, nothing was going on. And then when this family member came out of nowhere, like, literally out of nowhere, she just freaked out. Hug her now. Like, we had to go and hug her. And I was so confused by it. And then she said this line And it's something that I'll never forget. Like, she was one of these really hardcore Christian ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was it. And she said, if it wasn't for me, y'all have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, if it wasn't for me praying for you, you'd have been dead. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
That's heavy. And we call her Betty.
Yes.
And we joke about it all the time.
Didn't y'all, like...
We made a song about it.
Yeah, made a song about it. And aren't you, like, a veterinarian or something like that?
There's a whole storyline surrounding her.
Well, I mean, like, we have time. I'm listening.
Okay, so first, Betty started a business.
Oh, what's this business?
Well, we never decided what the business was. Oh, right, sorry. It was a prayer business.
Oh, okay.
You would have to call her for prayers, and she had this little prayer orb.
Orb?
It was like this orb that held all the prayers she got.
Okay, then.
And whenever you'd pray to her, she'd just release a prayer for you, and you'd just get whatever you wanted.
How do you release a prayer?
Don't question it. It's a Betty thing. She does it. It happens.
Okay.
And so she got popular, made her own phone, the B phone.
The B phone.
You know, B for Betty. She was, conceited like that. And the B phone was top of the line. So top of the line that she even had her own fashion line.
A fashion line.
Yes.
And what was this called?
The Betty robes.
Is it a praying robe?
It is a plain robe that's used in prayer.
Okay.
And then, after all of this, she got into a scandal. So here's how it happened.
Oh.
She started scamming people.
And how was she scamming people?
So you know how she had that business?
Okay.
So she would be donating to charities.
Okay.
Well, a charity.
What charity was this?
The Betty charity.
Okay.
So when she'd host, one of those parties and say it was all going to charity.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going to her charity.
Did the people know that?
Of course not. She just said a charity. She didn't say which charity it was going to.
Wow.
And then she started making memberships for her company. And members were called the Betterarians.
Oh.
And
I remember that part.
And you had to pay a certain amount of money, a small loan of like $1,000.
Oh, wow.
To be a Betterarian. And, you got packages like meals and something to drink. Totally not tap water and a sandwich.
Yeah.
And
tap water and a sandwich.
And, perks. But after you died, she just took all your money.
Damn.
It was in the contract, but no one ever reads the contracts.
Mm.
Then she went to jail.
Yeah.
Then she came out of jail. Then she decided to make a TV show about her life. A documentary about her life.
Okay. And how did that go?
It failed. No one watched it. No one cares about Betty.
So why are we talking about her?
I don't know why we're talking about her. Anyway, on to the next subject. We'll talk about Betty sometime later.
Yeah, maybe episode 2.
Yeah, maybe the episode when we start talking about your bald head.
Okay.
So, quick question though. How's menopause treating you?
Menopause? I don't have menopause.
You do. I mean, between the hot flashes and just those mood swings, must be really rough on you.
Mid swings? I don't have mid swings. That's the one who always cries in their room.
I don't cry in my room.
Oh, so we're lying now? Is this what we're doing on the channel?
Well, I'm not lying. What are you talking about?
Yeah. See? Yeah. Okay, then.
What are you trying... Listen, this isn't about me. This is about your menopause. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
It really is. I'm here to support you. Everyone listening is here to support you. We all respect your menopause as, something that everyone goes through in life.
So then, you're going through menopause?
No, I meant everyone like you.
So, let's talk about how you are bipolar then.
I'm not bipolar.
Mm-hmm. I think you crying a lot would say otherwise.
Okay. We're not talking about mental disorders or me not being bipolar. We're talking about serious important things. Okay?
Lie. Alright, so what's our next topic then?
Our next topic would have to be fake brick walls.
Okay, well, how about you start us out?
Well, I don't have a personal experience, but I do recall going to this dentist place this one time. I wasn't going to the dentist, but I think we were dropping someone off, and we were looking at the dentist place, and there was like a part of it I think that was like peeled off from the rest, so you could tell that it was hollow on the inside, and it wasn't actual brick. So I was really confused. Why do they do that? You pay them for honesty. You pay them for real brick. Yeah. And that's what they give you. How do you feel about that, Anton?
I feel like whoever did that should go to jail, because obviously that's a scam. Because you paid for the real brick, thinking that you're getting the real brick, but no. Really, you're just getting bamboozled, and you're just getting cardboard.
You're just getting swindled. It's like every time you go to Zaxby's, and they're so expensive.
I know. Look, Zaxby's is so good. But come on, man. You can lower your prices now. Like, come on.
I mean, I guess if the food's good, they have a reason for being expensive. But not that expensive. Like, think of the broke people.
I mean, like, Arby's. Don't get me wrong. Arby's is good. But it's not Zaxby's. Like, I guess that's just why their prices are lower.
I guess so.
Alright, what's our next topic?
How to live out of an 18-wheeler.
Oh, yes. Okay, so I just want to hear it from you. Zombie apocalypse. Where are you living?
Where am I living?
Yeah.
The question would have to be, where am I not living? And that is anywhere where there's zombies.
Well, I mean, like, zombies took over the world, right? Think about that.
Underground bunker.
See, I would go with the 18-wheeler because, all right, look, this is my plan. What
happens when you run out of gas?
I guess I would just go into a bunker with you, I guess. But like, zombie apocalypse break loose. I'm going to Walmart. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'm going to Walmart because Walmart got everything you need.
Not now, they don't.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
Okay, so I'll have survive without toilet paper and some hand sanitizer.
How do you know how the zombie apocalypse? How do you know how the zombie infection is spread? You don't exactly.
Dang. Okay.
So without those things, you could just as easily die. True,
but how does staying in a bunker?
You have food in a bunker?
Says who? What if you forgot to...
No, if you pre-stock that bunker, you are fine. An 18-wheeler can only hold so much.
What do you mean? It's just as a bunker, you just need how big it is.
Listen, a bunker can hold way... A bunker can hold way more, okay?
Just a bunker can be small.
Just like my brain can hold way more. Yeah, I know your brain is small, but we're not talking about that.
You mean your few... Didn't you say like 1.5 brain cells you said you had?
I never said that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
You have no proof.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about bad Overwatch players.
Okay, look. You know what I hate? You know what grinds my gears? Is when you're playing a character and the person that you're going against is playing the same exact character as you, but they're just bad at it. You know?
I feel that as a Mercy main, whenever I see another Mercy, I just get the insatiable urge to kill them violently.
I mean, like, that's just with any character you play. If you see another person playing the same person as you, your first instinct is to kill him, you know? I mean, like...
Well, not all the time. If I see an Ana, and I'm playing Ana, I don't have the urge to kill them because I know that if I try to kill that Ana, I'll probably die.
And why is that?
Because Anas are like in the back. They're hiding, usually, unless they're a really good Ana and they can play aggressive. I'd be putting myself in harm's way to go and kill them.
Mm.
And that's not a good thing because I'm a passive player.
Oh, so we're lying now?
We're not lying. Next topic, dentists.
What about dentists?
I don't know. We just have dentists.
I mean, like, they clean your teeth?
Creepy dentists.
Oh, you know what I hate? When there's, like, dentists, right? And, okay, look, I went to a dentist one time, and the only thing she did was just scratch up my teeth. Like,
just scratch up your teeth?
Yeah, and it would just hurt so bad. Just keep on scratching, and it just did absolutely nothing.
Wait, so she messed up your teeth?
I mean, like, she didn't mess it up, but she just kept on scratching it with that, like, little metal thing, you know?
Oh. I mean, I went to a few dentists, and the dentists that deal with the younger kids are, like, really, I don't know how to say it, but they're all, like, you know how they talk soft and all sweet and all really fake?
Mm-hmm.
They do that all the time, and this woman was telling me to hum, like, my favorite song under my breath while she was numbing my mouth to destroy it.
Wow. Mm.
I think it might have something to do with, I can't remember the people who made the song, but I do like it still, a little bit. The next topic.
Yeah, that was a weird topic.
It was a weird topic. I don't know why we talked about it, but it happened.
Yeah.
All on the expensive train, we forgot one thing to mention, and that was Ollie's.
Oh my god. Okay. Look, I don't care. I don't know. All right, look. I go to Ollie's. Well, the only time I go to Ollie's is with my grandmother, okay? I don't know why she shop at Ollie's because it's literally so expensive for no reason. Literally, you could just carry yourself right to Walmart and get the exact same stuff. Like, you even have to pay for a shopping cart. Now, tell me, why should you be paying to hold stuff, okay? That makes zero sense.
Well, it's their establishment. If they want you to hold stuff, you're gonna.
Because you might as well just not hold anything. Like, you just get one thing and go.
You know, I kind of agree, but I kind of disagree at the same time.
Like, what stuff that does Aldi's have over other stores? Nothing. They have the exact same stuff. So, why should you be paying for a shopping cart?
The real question is, why should you not pay for a shopping cart?
So, you're pro pay for a shopping cart?
I never said that. I'm just trying to stimulate conversation about shopping carts.
Okay. I feel like shopping carts should... Okay, look. I feel like they could have made a better, better thing. I feel like the design could be better. Like, it's just a cart, man.
What did you expect?
It's just lame. Like, it's not fun or anything.
Who's going to do the most and make an intricate shopping cart just for people to push stuff around in? It's never that deep, though.
But I really think it is that deep.
Okay, how about we talk about something that's actually relevant?
Okay.
Coronavirus.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, once this video goes up, we're obviously in the coronavirus pandemic right now, so... the coronavirus, you know, at first I thought it was, like, really no biggie, and then, like, now I'm out of school, so, like, that's pretty much what's going on.
I wouldn't say it's pretty big right now. What do you think's gonna happen with it?
Look, I don't think we're going back to school until, like, next year, to be honest. Like, until next August. And... Okay, how do you feel about the e-learning?
I don't think they know what they're doing.
Because, like, okay, look, I feel really bad for new teachers. Like, if this is your first year teaching, that just must suck. Because, like, this is your first year actually teaching, and you're not even teaching.
Well, you're teaching, just not real, I wouldn't say not real students, I would say you're not teaching students physically.
Right. I just feel bad for them because, I mean, like, look, I feel like teachers are just, being a teacher is the least rewarding. Well, it's very rewarding, but for the pay, I would say it's not. Because they get paid a teacher salary, which we all know how much that is.
Basically.
And they have to deal with kids. Alright, look. In my class, like, there's so many bad kids.
I would say I don't feel bad for the teachers. I feel bad for the seniors who are supposed to graduate.
Yeah.
Like, that must be extremely tough.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if they have to, they more than likely they're going to make us redo that year. Or, like, that one, like, the last semester.
Make us or them?
Well, us too.
Well, true. But, I mean, I feel really bad for them. They were supposed to graduate. They even made an edit.
Edit? What are you talking about?
I saw it somewhere. Some of the seniors from my school, personally, made, like, an edit. A really sad edit with some really sad music because they were depressed that they aren't graduating.
Dang.
It was really emotional. Well, not really. I didn't really feel it, but it looked like it was emotional. And that's pretty much how I felt about that.
Yeah. Next topic.
Apparently, we have something about James Charles here.
James Charles.
James Charles.
What about him?
I don't know. The entry just says James Charles. So why don't you tell me how you feel about James Charles?
I feel like he's making a lot of money. What does he, like, even do for a living?
He has his own makeup company, I think. So, I mean, he's making moolah. But he's always at the center of some kind of drama, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone's always talking about James Charles, but it's only for like a day or two. And then he does some kind of apology video. Then he gets out scot-free, and then it's all fine.
Seems like you know a lot about James Charles.
No, I just listen to a lot of drama, and that's how I know.
So what you're saying is you're messy?
I'm not trying to say that I'm messy. I'm just saying that, you know, that's how it is. Changing the topic.
Yeah.
Who do you think right now in the current version of Overwatch are really good characters? Who would you recommend for someone to play?
Well, I would say if you're going to go to a healer category and you just started playing, I would say Moira. She's like one of the easiest characters you can play. Now to master it, that's a different story, but like if you're just starting out, she's a good one to pick. What do you think?
I want to say Mercy, but as a Mercy main, I kind of see that it's much harder to play Mercy than people realize.
Yeah.
Because, anyway, I play her on a higher level usually, so my opinion isn't really valid here, but I still think Mercy's good, but just don't stand there and point your stick at someone and expect to do good.
Alright.
I would recommend Reaper, though. He's easy to play, but he's really good right now, I feel.
Now, as a tank main, I just hate Reaper. Like, with all my heart, I just hate Reaper. Like, I just really hate Reaper. Man.
He's the tank buster. It's his job to kill tanks.
I just hate Reapers, you know? Like, I feel like he shouldn't even be a character because he does so much damage. Like, he can destroy squishies, he can destroy tanks.
It's kind of his job.
So, who do you think needs... Well, no, we already talked about that, but... What else is on our topic list?
We've kind of already exhausted our topic list. So, I think this is...
Oh, wait. We're already at 39 minutes. So, we need to start wrapping up the video.
Okay, people. Hope everyone has a good day. And, you know, this is the Squadles podcast. Make sure to check in for the next time when we post. And, yeah.
Oh, wait, CJ, what's your name?
I'm CJ, and that's Anton, but you only have to remember CJ.
Yeah,
Because
sure.
I'm the only one who's relevant.
You mean, yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm relevant, he's not. This is CJ and Anton from the Squadles podcast, signing out.
Okay, goodbye.